Hi, Ketchump here. So I mentioned in my intro video wanting to start with something quite small that was really just putting two and two together to realise a potent mind game. To be fair, a lot of people might have just worked this out for themselves, but it completely flew over my head. Have you ever wondered why hopkicks are almost always minus 13? Probably not. Like me, you probably just took it as a rule of thumb to make punishes easier to remember and moved on. However, one thing I'm beginning to learn about this game is whenever there is a pattern, there's probably a design philosophy around it. For example, all hell sweeps being launch punishable or snake edges being reactable. Another pattern you'll notice once you start to learn the game's characters more is that almost universally characters will have a wall splatting punish at 13 frames or less. There are exceptions to this, however there will always be some sort of wall crushing or knockdown punish that can be taken advantage of. Raven's 2-4 punish, for example, used to wall splat in Tekken 7, however in 8 it only wall crushes. Don't feel too bad for him though, it's a 10 frame startup. So why is this designed in such a manner? Well, look at the situation at the wall. What are your options? You can't backdash, and ducking or sidestepping more than an inch is very risky due to the assortment of wall splatting moves that will shave off half your health if you get clipped, which makes low pokes an extremely viable option for your opponent. Why? Because not only is ducking heavily disincentivized due to the small punish versus getting wall splat risk reward, but low pokes are also often vulnerable to being backdashed and stepped, which, if you remember, are very risky or impossible at the wall. The risk reward then is strongly against you, so what can you do? Enter the hop kick. If they poke low, they get launched. If they power low, they get launched. If they go for a slow mid or high, they get launched. If they go for a quick mid or high, hey, you get floated, so what? The float scaling takes down the damage to a fraction of what it would have been if they had straight up wall splat you. Additionally, if your opponent feels pressured to use quicker mids, they are likely giving up a lot of their pressure to do so, not to mention the inherent risk of using highs. Hop kicking then is practically a get out of jail free card when you have your back to the wall, right? Oh wait, remember how almost every character in the game can splat at minus 13, the exact amount most hopkicks are negative for on block? I'm sure you can work out the mind game from here yourself, and I hope I've impressed upon you the importance of using a punish that gets some reward from the wall whenever your opponent tries to abuse this move to escape a bad situation. But before I end, here's a few things to consider when implementing this into your game plan. 1. Does my character have a hop kick, and if so, how good is it? If you instant tornado, the risk reward won't be so tempting. If you have Jun's or Asuka's hop kick, well, you're just playing a different game from the rest of us. 2. What does my opponent get from 13 frame punishing me at the wall? 3. How aggressive is my opponent? Is he likely to bait out my hop kick, especially if I've tried it already? 4. Does my opponent punish effectively? If he keeps 10 frame punishing you for it, abuse the hell out of it. The risk reward there is so far in your favour, it's not even funny. 5. Is my opponent trying to whiff punish me a lot using sidesteps or spacing? Another useful tactic versus someone who has their back to the wall, especially against those damn Kazamas. There are other angles from which you can look at this mind game, especially when you start to consider your other punishable options at the wall, but I think this is a good place to start. Just remember to remain unpredictable and to keep your eye on your opponent's habits. Anyway, I hope this helped. See you next time. Bye.